Greetings everybody, good morning, good day, good whatever it might be for you, and welcome back to another live stream where we're gonna work at Westford for a little bit. Oh, I love this. I love this so much. I love just watching there. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna reclaim some land, as said in the title. Maybe it's a bit boring, but at the same time a job that has to be done. Yesterday evening I decided I would go for... Let me turn the music up a bit. Ooh, let me click this away. I would go for filling in the whole water-filled area with sand mostly. Sand is free for me, and sand is easy to fill because it falls down. So it's really useful for this job. I got my filler thing. It's ready, my train. The part which I normally use for dirt filling is actually really nice to have for sand filling as well. So that's what I use it for right now. I should really finish off these rails. So let me just clear some tracks here. I mean, we're gonna have some other tracks eventually anyway. Anyway, good morning, good day, good whatever it might be for you. And how are all of you doing, of course? That's like the main question, I guess. So I'm also gonna fill in this area, in case you're thinking, what is he doing now? I'm gonna place some rails here. And we're gonna pack them quite close together. At least this distance, so 3 in between. I do have to do some manual filling later, but it won't be that much, so that's fine. Pretty good. Pretty good. So that's not sublime. Why the pretty good? Why not sublime? No. I think that means good. Just good. Right? I don't trust these guys. Another train crossing over there. Yeah, well, okay. Well, okay, that's not perfect, yeah. It's always annoying when you have things like that. It's very annoying. So another reason, by the way, why I chose sand is, well, sand is very useful for this. I don't have enough tracks. Let me get some more tracks. Sand falls down. I do get some sand entities back. But overall, it's pretty good at filling it up. And it makes sense. In real life, when you have islands or something that need to be built, they're also filled with sand. And not, well, dirt, I guess. Either dirt or sand would work in that situation. Oh, God. I chose sand because sand is more easy for me to get right now. Hello, train. So yes, very nice. I should just have many of these rails down already, and then build all of the tracks or build all of the sand embankments at once. As I was saying, it will drop some sand entities, but I think that's fine. We can pick those up and reuse them to fill in the land actually. So. Okay, like that. I do have to remove the rails afterwards though, but I think that's gonna be fine. I could have done this part by hand, mostly. The dirt layer, so I'm filling with sand till 1 above the max layer. Only thing that's gonna be annoying is when I try to dig, like, underneath. All the sand is gonna fall down, but yeah. I'm not really thinking I have to do that here, so that's why I'm, like... Does that matter? No. I don't feel like it matters that much. It's just a lot nicer to fill this in than to just leave it sand underneath. It's sort of the easy way versus the right way. I feel like this is the right way, what I'm doing right now. Let me actually first keep these. I do have some sand here at the ready. Okay, the arms are still going, right? Oh yeah, they're still fine. Why do I see that one? You don't have your arm? Or is it just when I'm sort of too far away? Oh, it's too far away. Ah, I see. Right now I have to refill my contraption with sand, which is gonna take a little bit, but... yeah. Let me... I don't know why the bots... why do they have... Oh my god, the bots are so bad. You don't see the bots anymore, luckily enough. That's the best. But it's all like ads for the Anesna thing. Pumping station is in since yesterday, yes, certainly. And right now we're just landfilling a lot, which also has to be done. Okay, so let me get a portable, yoink, yoink, and a yoink. This little section here, well, that section was quite deep, so I also filled this. This took 32,000 sand already, so yes. What I want to do though in the meantime, whilst this is doing its thing, I'm just gonna backfill this a bit. So yeah, after this filling, we need to of course think about what we're gonna do. What we're gonna build here. I know Cozy was interested in building some factories over there, I think. So we need the rail line to curve off that way. But after that, like, am I gonna work more on here? Like houses? Am I gonna work more around the cathedral or in the main city? Am I gonna design new trains? Am I... What should I do? I like this new area. I like how this is going, but at the same time it's also building houses. And I'm leaving behind an area which is unfinished then. Hello Shonga, how you doing? I should also work at Lower Shepperton. I should also do this. I should also do that. It's a bit much. I might have asked myself a little too much. At the same time, I feel like just doing what I feel like doing. That's also a thing. And now that the pumping station is in, I can actually make a video about that, which is good. Also about the cathedral, I could make the video. Could also work on new live stream recaps. New live streams are, by the way, live as well since yesterday. Some of you probably got all the spam on the Discord because I forgot to turn off the YouTube notification thing. So I'll rip that. And basically, what I always do is I always upload all of the episodes in one go. Or well, have them go live in one go. Maybe I should spread that out over the week or something, but... yeah. Maybe I should spread that out over the week. So just Monday is an episode, Tuesday, Thursday, like basically all the weekdays an episode, and then I spread it over 2 weeks, and then the next live stream recap. Could work. Oh yeah, the mountain railway is another one of those things which are never gonna be finished. Very nice, right? YouTube likes it when you upload more frequent, true. But what I do right now is I just have them all go live at the same time. I don't think it matters for you. The only thing what will happen if I have them go live each weekday is it might make more sense also to slowly upload them, because then when you're like bored in the evening, you can like watch it when you're bored, I guess. Well, it's more about what makes more sense. For me, the uploading doesn't really matter. I like download the streams instantly after. I'm running a bit behind, of course, but I could upload them like daily. Or well, the week after, of course, the live stream recap. Yeah, exactly. And I think that already happens. But I know some other streamers. Actually, it's funny because me and my girlfriend watch one, and on every Tuesday and Thursday, he uploads his live streams, well, of some other games, of course. But we actually do watch that. Building kits, yeah, but then houses turn similar. I could also, you know what would be a fun community project? Me making the roads and the land, and then asking you guys to, within a certain rhythm and within something, to design buildings, which I then can build in game. So that this whole city will be made by you guys. Or at least the folks that want to make houses, of course, for you. That, of course, was first the plan with the first idea was a sort of like for the Patreon members, I think, and for the subs. That they could get like houses and that I would renovate them for them, or backyards or something. But yeah, we could also do that in here. I think, yeah, why not? Just split the land into multiple buildings. I do. The hard thing about that, I still think it should look really nice and it should stay within the same rhythm. So my only issue with that is that you might get so many varied building styles. Of course, I can say yes to some and no to others. But then you get into the thing of, are you disappointing people maybe? I sort of want like the quality control to still be there, you know? That's, I guess, what I'm sort of saying here. But then you might say no to people, and, well, yeah, it's kind of sad. I have to think about it, and if I do, I have to make like some sort of like a booklet or a video about like what sort of style of houses I want in here. Okay, that's weird. I don't know why it was such low FPS for you. Good idea, but at the same time, maybe not. Maybe yes, maybe no. It does save me a lot of time, and it does make this area go way faster. And it would allow me to work more on Shepperton itself while on stream. Choices. That's life. Life is full of choices. Right? Right. And also another question is, I guess, what style of houses do we even want here? Do we want sort of the same style as we have in Shepperton, or? Am I gonna build the corner buildings myself and the in-betweens by others? Because otherwise everybody wants to build a corner building. What it might be then, A12, is actually that I have it too. My PC, basically when I'm running this game, other things get slower because it's getting more resources into the game. Like if the game is on heavy load, for example, when rendering replay mod recording or something. So it might be that your game or that the server is quite heavy and it asked more from your PC. So it was thinking like I should allocate more into that server. Could be the thing. Could be the reason. Alright. Let me actually see if I can sleep, because it seems dark or something. No, it's daytime. Yo, Nut. But yeah, I don't know yet about how I'm gonna do it, but I think letting others build houses and then I can build them in game, or others design the houses at least, and getting them in game would be cool. And then eventually everybody that worked on here, I could like invite on the server to have them go around in here or something. I don't know, something like that. See, now it's night. When this landfilling is done, by the way, I do have quite a big area I can work with, which is nice. And also this area will have to be built, I guess, by Cozy. Or, well, maybe the area more back there, I guess. Like there. Let me fill this in already. I actually did a huge chunk by hand yesterday, more in front of the water house, or the a water pump, I guess. I did like a massive underwater chunk by hand, and then eventually I thought, like, you know what, this is going way too slow. Then I found this method out. I thought it was going to be slow as well, because when you have rollers with a dirt inside of them, it's quite slow. But for some reason... especially if you have like multiple layers going down. But for some reason with the sand, it has every layer instantly down. I think it has to do with that if it's placing it slower, the sand entities fall down and they will murder each other, which still happens, but a lot less. So that might be the reason why they set it up like that. But I like that, because that makes it very easy for me to fill large areas. Fairly fast, at least. Yesterday I got about 1 million martial arts XP. Nice. And now what? Like, what is the max level for that? Also, another funny thing. I just went to my dad's house, or well, my both of my actual parents' their house. But I went there for my dad because my dad was sorting out the stuff on the attic, which is mostly my Lego, which I just saw. I have a little bit too much of it, especially old stuff. Yeah, lots of things are sorted out. But I know there are some really old sets in there, which are just all in a giant box, and I need to sort them out, and that's going to take months. But, like, all of my Lego stuff is still over at, actually, my dad's. All of my model railroad stuff is over here right now. But if I have to move that home, then I have a storage problem, honestly. I found out that it's way too much, and... sadly enough, because I wouldn't say, well, yeah, their house is also older, but one of the walls is like an outside, well, all walls are outside facing, but one is not isolated, so there was some moisture on that wall, and that got to one of the boxes of the, why don't I make model railroad videos? I don't, you know, I like fixing model railroad stuff, like small things that I buy, at the same time, I don't have room to build like a layout. If I had, I would. But I don't really have the room for that. maybe a really small one, but it. I feel like with a really small layout, it isn't really worth investing in, like, for example, making my rails look nice and gluing things around it, because it's basically throwing away your rails. Like if you're building a big layout, I guess then it's worth it. But if you're just building small sections, then I don't know. I could do that, but at the same time, I also don't have the time for it. Yeah, we don't have an attic, so that's like the thing. If I had one, then I would. But and yeah, as I was saying, I also don't really have the time for it. So that's another thing. I know that feeling, Shunga, but wait, I can. This is all model railroad stuff, and it goes up till, well, above there. There's more. Yeah, it goes down a bit too. So, whoops, and it's quite deep. Yes. So that's the model railroad stuff. But yes, I do have I do have some stuff, but I'm still buying new stuff also from auctions and things, just because I think it's. I'm not doing anything with it right now, so I shouldn't buy all of that. But at the same time, why not? You know, I just want it. I think it's cool. I want to have it. No, recently on the auction sites, I am investing in a switch decoders, so I can build, like, for example, a layout around the Christmas stuff, etc. Just small layouts I can build and then have, like, a part again. I don't want to set up wires for everything. At the same time, I do still have boxes filled with all of that stuff. I do actually have a box. Wait, let me. Also, this is a chair from IKEA. I don't know why it makes that noise, but it has done it ever since the start. Look, there's a lot of stuff in here as well. Old style signals, or well, the manual light signals, fake coals. There are lots of switches in here still, which I can make digital. Cable, switches, more switches. My Marklin central station is over there, just laying. When I get something new, I can hook it up instantly. Yeah. I have HO scale Marklin, and then the newer stuff, the C rail. And then for my actual trains, I have BR86. I have a BR18. I just got a Dutch old style locomotive. I think a 1200 series and a 1202 series or something. Both of them. I have, like, the Marklin. There's, like, a really shitty set. How do you call that? A fire station set or something, or a fire train, a fire removal train, whatever. I got it, like, as a kid, so I still have that, but I might want to get rid of that, honestly. It's taking up quite some space, and I don't like the train anyway. I'm never, like, riding it. I got the like a modern German locomotive, so let me just find that for you. I don't think I can. Where's that? Do they have it on here somewhere? It's basically that. I guess this one. Wait, let me just get it on screen. basically sort of like that's the engine at least. I just have the engine. I don't know from which set it is. It's an older version than this, but I don't know where it's exactly from. Maybe it's separate. So I have that. BR86, BR18. What did I do have another steam locomotive. Oh yeah, a BR24 and a Dutch. I have this one, or well, wait, let me just. I have like. Can you see that? Yes, I have like that one, right? And then I have. Then I have, well, not this one. This one? No, it's 13. It's something like this. It's a bit different. It's like all in boxes, so I don't want to get everything out of there. Maybe I should get everything out of there for once, but... Where I live, model roads are not really accessible, so I'm just... to leave it. Yeah, that's also why I have like my MC world, I guess. It's just one big giant model railway, which you don't really... Well, I guess you need sort of skills, but you don't really need skills like house building, etc. You can just design whatever you want. So I guess it's the reason why I have this world, mostly. So, for example, in this world, I have like things like the coal thing at the docks. Wait, I'll show that in a bit. I'll just fill this in real fast. So I have a little replay mod recording of me filling some land. I don't need like half an hour of recordings, but... You know what, I should just hold that key. It's my auto key. Makes it a lot easier to build, I guess. No, so yeah, I do have some stuff. I do also have like lots of houses and things. Those are still, by the way, at my dad's, but... And I'm still buying stuff as well. So currently on auction there's a BR80 with sound and with automatic actual couplers, which I like, because again, building a small a railway, maybe something with shunting could be cool as well. So that's mostly why I'm after that. And I'm still after a 41 because I love 41s. Well, that's actually very good. So that's like the same reason why I'm, I guess, building this world. Another thing, by the way, I'm after always is semaphore signals. So, yes. I recently got 2 MFX semaphore signals for not too much money. Which was a pretty good investment. Like, the only thing that was broken was the ends of the cables. But I just got new things on it. New endings. I could also buy a cable set from Marklin, but those are way too expensive for what you get. I say just buy a few meters of cable, buy like the clips, and it's actually really smart what they did on here. Wait, I can show you that. Give me one sec. Just get one of those. Hey, dude, don't be stuck. Okay, yeah, here's one. I don't have the box for this, so that's the only not so nice part about it. So here's like a semaphore, right? So it's MFX, so you can basically run it a digital. So on the back side you have like these small green connector pieces. It will not zoom, I think, but well, basically there are these small outgoing cables, and those were maybe gone from the old set. So what they did is the same connectors are on switches as well. So, or in the switch mechanisms. When you change a switch mechanism to be a digital, you have to remove those cables. So those cables are just leftovers. Normally there is a different cable set in this, but they added this one in there. Which is quite smart because the connectors you cannot really get. The only thing is normally it's a 2-pin connector, or sorry, a 2-cable connector in a 3 pins, and now it's 3 cables going out, so that's kind of weird. But they sort of managed to make it fix, so it works. I'll have that down over there. I don't need all of the cables on them anyway. I just need the 2 frontmost ones, which are basically telling the signal to go to green or red, and are also the power. But the other ones are to cut off the power to the track, if you have it like in sections. But what I do is through the central station, you can set it up that trains slow down in front of a signal when you run them over a rail to check if the train is there. So I have a detector rail through a M83 or something, which then sees when a train is somewhere near. When it's near and the signal's red, it will slow the train down, and always it will just go. There are all these kinds of tricks that you can do with the central station tree, which are really nice. At the same time, that's because it's really expensive, the central station tree, so that makes a lot of sense that you can do a lot with it. Hello! How you doing? I'm actually really happy because I bought that central station tree. I bought it around Christmas, just because I wanted it, and for years I've wanted something like it, and now I've thought, like, you know, let's just do it. It's like almost $1,000, so yeah, it's a lot, but at the same time, you know, for years and years I just wanted it. I had the money. I still have enough money saved for like my house and other things, so it's fine. It's a big investment and I'm not really using it, but at the same time, for Christmas layouts, automatic running and things, it's great. I'm fully filling all of this with sand. No, there's not really a reason, but I just want it. I don't want like water underneath my world. I think that's like the sort of easy way out. Also, mobs will spawn there, so if I ever decide to do something mob related in this area, I want that option to be gone. And I just was like, let me just fill this like how you would do it in real life as well. Because again, otherwise it's kind of a cheap way out. Yeah, so this stuff is very expensive. It has the MFX things have a DCC and they also have AC, both integrated at the same time. For example, one of those semaphore signals, I buy them through auction. I don't know for how much I bought the two. Let me check. I can check that actually. Let me go to the right thing. So those two signals I bought for 65 euros. Oh yeah, it was like way too cheap. Normally one of those signals, only one of them, goes for 90 euros a piece. I think that's new price though. So new price 90 euros a piece, and now I got like them for 30 euros a piece, which is doable. But normally they are 90 a piece. For a single semaphore arm. I think the double semaphore arm is even more expensive. And for example, the BR80 with sound that I'm going after is going, new price is like 300. Yeah, that on auction, I'm quitting at like 160, and I just hope I will get it or something like that, you know. Yeah, I'm actually going to one of the train shows soon as well, so I will have a look around there. Because, yeah, you can get it for cheaper often. Like, that's why I'm on auction. For example, if you would buy a new switch, the switch itself is 20 bucks. A switch mechanism is 20 bucks. And a cheap decoder, the old version is 20 bucks. The newer version is 40 bucks. So that would be like around 100, right? On auction, 2 of those fully digital switches often go for like 100 together. So that's like half the price, which is doable, I think. It's still a lot of money, no doubt, but yeah, it's more doable. Let me say it like that, I guess. So that's a nice area of land filled in. What I wanted to show you guys is something. Probably some of you might know already. I think I've told that before, that story. What I also have in the closet behind me is something other from Mark Lynn, which is sort of like a building, a train, everything in one, in one, right? So some of these buildings in the world are actually based on what I wanted to have or have. I still want a turntable from Mark Lynn, but before I buy that, I really want like a layout where I can fit it on. Otherwise, it's a useless buy. But I used to have this on my layout. I still have it in the box. It's well, I'll show you. There it is. Just well, almost the exact same thing. I just rebuilt that. It's even red, actually the crane. So yeah, a lots of things are just from models that I have or things like that as well. I guess the engine shed is sort of based on the old engine shed that I had. The old engine shed that I have is smaller though, so it's a little bit different, but it also has like the things on the top of the two. Wait, you've been there since that crane was actually in? That's like from the start of this world. That's like 2 years ago. Nice, nice, nice. I see. Yeah, actually, lots of folks are often like lurking, which is fine by me. Like if they don't want to chat or they don't have the time or whatever, just do your thing. Again, I'm like not here to make money. I'm not here to gain anything, I guess, from it really. Of course, getting money from it is always nice, but that's about it. And it helps to get the a server online, of course. But I'm just one of those guys that sort of started because a friend of him was like asking like, "Oh, can you share your stuff?" Sure, let me go live. Oh, because of it, why not? Yeah, that's fine, you know. Like, actually, no, that's not fine. Because if you work, you should work. You shouldn't watch me in the background. I don't know what kind of work you do, but no, it's bad. I mean, yes, it is more fun for me to get, like, chats going, because then it's easier for me to actually talk. But at the same time, when it's more silent, I will be more silent. Yeah, well, I think nobody will die from me being more silent, for once. I mean, I often hear in life that I speak a little too much, so why not be silent for once, right? Oh god, almost fell. See, here I was lazy. Yeah, I need to fuck. Yeah, I might need to change my schedule for that. That's like one thing I've been considering for a long while. Time zones aren't really linking up. It's right now for me easiest, but at the same time I could shift over the things that I do the other way around. It's just most of the evenings I use for gaming, like doing other games, I guess, and just hanging out. But it could flip it around, and it also depends where life is going eventually. So, yeah. If you're in the US, you're basically screwed with my actual times. Like it's, I go live at either 11 in the morning here or at 1 in the middle of the day. 1 in the middle of the day, it's like right now 2 in the middle of the day. No, not even. Close to 2. But if I go live at 11 in the morning, it's way too early for the folks in the US. It's like in the middle of the night over there, I think. Let me get some more sand. Yet again. Where did I leave that box? There it is. Yeah, yeah. I was thinking about streaming, for example, at 8 my time. I don't know where you guys are from, but for the US, that would be morning, I guess. Or, well, no, wait. If it's then going to be 8 my time, then it's going to be 6 hours ahead. So that's like 14 US time, basically. And then for Shonga, it would be 8 a.m. 8:40 a.m. Like 9. But Shonga, wait, it's 2:40 a.m. Go to bed, go to sleep. I mean, no, you would be able to at 9 a.m. Just if you go to bed early at like a normal time, and then you wake up at 9, you know. Okay, so I want to fill this all in as well. So I guess 2 or 3 more tracks or something. Maybe a little more anyway. Ah. Yeah, if you work late at night, yeah, then it's like something different. Then it's sort of like your rhythm as well, so. Ah, rip. So what is insomnia again? I don't. I think I know, but I like half know, so I don't wanna like assume or anything. Let me get this going. And then jump all the way over there. Oh, this is actually where I built a dirt machine as well. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. It's difficult falling asleep caused by a multitude of factors for me. Yeah, okay. But it's basically a difficulty with falling asleep, right? That's then what it basically, simply said, is. If you say it real simple. It is not simple, but if you say it in a simple way, that is what it is. Ah, that's shit, man. I think actually someone from my like middle school also had that. Or high school. Well, I don't know how you would call it in other countries. So wait, if it's like AM for you right now, where do you live? Is that Australia? No, it's not Australia. Hawaii. Holy shit. That's like the other side of the world. It's sometimes sort of insane to realize that you're speaking to people from like all the way like on the other side of the world. You know. I mean, maybe I'm like old, but it's like sometimes it still feels old or something, or like for me it sometimes feels like I'm still speaking to somebody that lives like around the corner, or maybe like in Germany or things like that. And then all of a sudden it's like no, Hawaii, and I'm like, holy shit, Hawaii, epic. When I was a younger, I always thought like Hawaii was like this little island where like only a few people would live, and often others would go on vacation, etc. But there are so many people that live on Hawaii, I think, because I've met some before on the stream as well. So I'm like, there must be loads of folks on there, and I must have been an ignorant dude for like years or something, you know? Yeah, see, that's another thing that I always thought when I was young. I thought that there was only one island, and that the island was called Hawaii. So yeah. Yeah, see, he's also saying it's a pretty big island. It's oh no, never mind. After that, and they have multiple islands. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know. Well, I know since I don't know when, but I used to not know that. Which is actually funny. Well, in some sorts, it's in some ways and shapes, it's funny. In the other, I'm just highly uneducated, I guess. Yeah, I've been mostly seeing folks in here from the US, US, Germany, Britain, Netherlands, of course, and then a few Australians and a few Hawaiians. Smaller with 165,000. Well, okay, yeah, it's not like large, but it's not a huge number. But at the same time, it isn't small either. What am I building here? I'm just filling in all of this land. There used to be a lot of water here, and I just want to have stuff like clear for when I'm actually working on it. So I'm just filling it up with sand, basically to remove the water from underneath. I don't like it when I have like water under my world. It makes mobs be able to spawn under there, etc. So I don't really want that. And it's realistic to fill in land with sand, I guess. I mean, going to Hawaii, I would definitely do that as well. At the same time, for me, a ticket to Hawaii would be really insanely expensive, I think. And I would have to go through the US right now, and I have nothing against the people of the US, but I think getting into the US as like somebody from Europe or somebody from somewhere else in the world, it's not really doable anymore right now. So, because you have to go through the US customs, and since they're now checking all your socials and everything you've said, and if you ever mentioned the name Donald, then you're probably already getting flagged. So yeah, no. I don't think it will be an option for me to go America for a long while. Also, yeah. I do want to go there, utterly, honestly. I love visiting heritage railways. I just need the time for it, and I need somebody to go there with me as well, of course. And probably when I do like a trip like that, I'm gonna need a car or something. So then I first need to start driving a car again. I mean, here in the Netherlands, we have 3 heritage railways on their own. So 3 or no, I think, well, even more. But like the big ones are 3. You have the Veluwe Stoommaatschappij, the one in Limburg, Miljoenenlijntje, and then you have the one near Rotterdam. There's also one. I think it's like the Steam group or something. And then there are some smaller ones, like in Hoorn. You would not be a good tour guide, because why not? Alright. Let me clear some more tracks. I mean, this is already a big part again, so that's nice. We have a little bit of water under there, which I want to clear. Maybe I can fill that in with like by hand. And then we of course have to fill in the water near the water pumping station, like where we're gonna build the eventual dike. I want to clear some there too. I think like one of the weirdest like engines and stuff that are out there are like Japanese / Asian, and that's why I'm sort of like less interested in that. Like, give me some railways in England and things like that, and yes. But at the same time, Japanese stuff, I don't know. I don't know if that's my thing or something, you know? I mean, if I would be there, it would still be cool. Surely, but I wouldn't just go there because of that. Filling up with sand. I don't know how full my train still is, but yeah, okay. At the same time, I think museums are fun. But working steam engines is like really the epic stuff. And if they're being worked on, yes, that's also pretty cool. Another nice base, why this sand really does a job. I can have dirt on this. I can have like other like areas on this which don't instantly turn into grass, especially dirt and things like that. So that's good as well. Actually, sand is a pretty good sort of filler material, I'd say. I mean, on the under here, I left so much crap. It's not smart. Not smart what I did here. Another thing that I could do, I could just build like a little bit, like a sliver of track. 1, 2, 3. No, this is 1, 2. Yeah, shit. A big boy, yeah. I'm gonna be honest here. I don't like big boy. It's too big. I mean, surely it's cool, but at the same time, it's like a monster almost, you know? It's like a thing you are scared of. It's not some kind of like sleek locomotive design. It's just pure monstrosity. Thinking if I place tracks as well. Yeah, okay, I could be more lazy. Nice. Look at that. One, two, three. One, two, three, A, B, C, D, 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 D. Sand. Honestly, if I go up here and I place some tracks down. I like large logos as well, but not that large. That's like a next level large or something. I'm filling in some land now. Instead of just leaving it water, I'm doing it the right way. To prevent mob spawning and things like that, mostly. For some this might feel really useless, but for me it's really useful. Eventually it will be worth it. Basically just filling sand and saying random shit whilst I'm live. That's what I'm doing, I guess. I started this because I wanted to fill in the area in front of the water station as well. I like engines I like the most are like things like flying Scotsman and things like that, I guess. It also really depends what you grew up with, I think. And I like German locomotives a lot. They're like sort of you can also still they aren't like clean and things like that, so they aren't like English locomotives where it's like more almost about the looks than about how it works, but they're also not so cluttered with things that it's like almost invisible to see how they work. That's one thing I don't like about American locos. It's the yeah, it's too much. It gets called the flying money pit over here, depending on who you speak to. Why? Because it's a lot of investment, or it's because if you want a ticket on it, it's way too expensive. I'm more like I like the design, I guess. Both. Yeah, okay. Like, I still want to do like a run with it from London to Edinburgh. I think they still sometimes do that. Yeah, okay, I see. That's just a little bit of money, man. Come on. Why would running it on a main line make it more expensive than just running it on like a normal line? I don't get that. But maybe like I'm the idiot here, but... Yeah, okay, I see. Yeah, I see. Fair point. But it's worth it, you know. It's worth it. I mean, just going like on like a heritage railway. Often you cannot go like full out, you know. Because yeah, you don't have the length for it, or you don't have the route for it. But on main lines you can sometimes. That's a different. And you have to keep the history alive as well, but that's something different yet again. I mean, if you ask me, yeah, it's good. I think also, like, if you're just... Like, you can ask more for a ticket of a train running on main line than... on, like, Heritage Railway, I think, as well. Like, over here in the Netherlands, actually, I think a Heritage Railway line, a ticket over at where I went, like, 2 years ago, it cost almost nothing, and I was like, you can ask a little more, you know? Yeah, true. Yeah, okay, that's like understandable though. See, that answer makes sense. I'm just gonna place these here. Even though this looks filled in already, of course, it's not really filled in. It's gonna run exactly over the torches, which I do not like. I mean, let me just do it up till here. With a good, strong foundation. Let me disable the track placer. Yeah, well, engines like that, you know, that all of those sorts of engines are, I really like them. It's just more, often you find like small engines on a heritage railway. Well, that's not true. Sometimes like also the big ones, but actually, never mind. They have a 41 over here in the Netherlands as well, so that's why I still want the 41. I mean, the sort of like setup that they have over here is a 41 with the I don't know which mod coaches they are, but basically the setup that I build in game as well for the museum engine thing. Yeah, it's just an epic train. So I do have a few of those wagons right now in HO skill as well, and I do still want more of them. Or well, I still want the BR41. Full MFX, full sound, with smoke generator, with everything on it, which costs me a lot of money, but I don't give a shit because I want it. That's actually one of the models that I want. I want to have it. Okay, after this little adventure that I just did, let me expand the rail towards here, and then I will be filling in the bay area. Yeah, over here, well, on mainline maybe. On mainline I think so, because windows are not openable anymore on trains, but maybe it's not a regulation that they have to. I know on the Heritage Railway you can still do that. It was even when we drove a bit on that stretch of line that they have. I had my head out, and at like a certain moment I wanted to get my head back in, because I was like, ooh, that's getting a little close to a bridge or something. I don't know what it was, but I think a bridge. So yeah, I think it's not as strict over here. And rules are there to be broken also, so yeah. Okay, after 1 hour of filling, I did quite a bit, to be honest. I might need some more food soon, so that's one thing we're gonna have to go after. Let me turn off the rollers. Yoink. Let me go get some food at base. mean, this is all nice and land now. We still need to fill in this front part and this part. So these two parts. Well, I think this is easy done. This is also easily done, I guess. Oh, it actually came through platform 1, which is nice. I mean, the trains over here always take the middle ones as like their main, but then go to the outside. Actually, no, the going from Cozy's base to my base is, or to the main line is, always the trains arrive on platform 4. Sorry, well, sorry for the yawn. Oh, man. It's actually funny because I have been yawning a lot today, but I slept really well actually this night, so I don't get why. I needed food, that's why I came here. And I probably need to fix my light rest ball. Well, it needs half fixing. Can I get half? Yeah. Let me go to the food factory. Hello, trains. Fresh delivery of eggs. Very nice. I guess no bread is coming in right now. Why is no... Oh, yeah, there is still bread coming in, but... There we go. Did it run out of eggs or something? No, oh wait, no, it wasn't just making them. That's why. Now it's making them again. Very nice. So this still is good and works. I need to change up all of those semaphore signals to have my new system one day. It will just be really hard to actually set up the whole rail yard without new system. It's gonna be so much work, honestly. Because there are so many like sections that I need to check for. Alright, back in the area. I want something that curves by there, so I think I can calculate from here how many blocks we're gonna go on the diagonal, which is just gonna be 58 plus 58 is 116 forwards. So for example, if we say this block, we start curving, right? Well, maybe, okay, 1 or 2 blocks later. This block, we start curving 116 that way. So that's 116, so that's 10, and then 6 is... Yeah, see, we're in the water if we curve from there. Right, that means we only have a few options left. Chop it till here, but that means this wall needs to change a bit. Or make the curve a little sharper. I think a little sharper is fine. But what is a little sharper? 116, I think. Let's just try something, right? Wait, how many blocks do I have from here? I guess we need to go like there, right? Maybe a few more blocks backwards, like here. So in between this block. So this is 469, and this is 561. So between 561 and 469 equals 92 blocks. Right? Am I saying that right? Plus, no, 98 blocks. Or 108. Wait. 561 plus 100 is 661. Yeah, 108. Okay, so if we divide 108 by 2, 56 blocks. 50, 50, 56. Am I saying that right? 54, sorry. Let's go 54 out. So minus 54, that's 507. Okay, maybe we should go out one more. It almost looked like I just... Yeah, no, never mind. That's like the farm, but I was like, oh, did I just mess that up? Okay. Yeah, perfect. Wait, huh? Oh wait, sorry, it's minus. Shit. No, that's wrong. No, wrong. So we're going from that to 4, 5, 4, 6, 9. So we're actually going to go down. So it's 61 plus 61 plus 31 equals 92. 92. See? That's what I meant. Let's calculate. 92 divided is 45 and 46. 561 46, so that's 2 is 1 5 550, which is here. I was guessing on the wrong block. Shit. I feel like this is still the wrong block, but we can have a try at least. Oh, it's the right block. Okay, 51. Let's go to this block again. Yeah, that's good. No, 61 plus... wait, 41? No, I didn't say 41. This is the right curve. It's fine, it's good. Okay, let's just see it like that. This is the right curve. I think that's good enough, right? For our little train network. I mean, it's only going to the docks. I could curve it off more. This is like... What's the length on this? 40 something? Normally we have 58, so... We shouldn't have big trains driving this way. That's most important, I guess. Maybe I said it wrong. I think it was 61 plus 31. Not 41. So who's wrong, huh? Punk? And then we can go up to your area, Cozy. What you wanted to do there. And I just want one little switch in there, but let's first get the train here. The lag is real when you load all of those chunks. You mean at main base? Yeah, certainly. It actually got like worse last week or something. I have a feeling. I don't like how the tracks are sort of at this level. Maybe I should raise them by 1. Should I raise the track level a bit? Or should I keep that and just lower the surrounding level? Maybe lower the surrounding level. Well, actually then, what I want to do is I want to get these 2 lower then. Because otherwise I have to dig out all of the sand in here. Let's do 2 lower. Bom, bom, bom. Come on. Annoying. Very, very annoying. Water is just annoying. Okay. Also, I see a beacon over there. Is that your base, Cozy? I saw some light or a light beam. Don't know what it was, but turns too sharp. Yeah, okay, I get that. I feel like we need to expand this a bit more. Because if the footpath is just here, then we definitely need to go out, like, till, whatever. Alright, gap 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So this will drop a lot of entities, but let's see. I should have probably added a dirt thing on it as well, so that will also fill the dirt, but okay. See, it actually ridiculously fast fills the sand, which is very nice for me, because that's exactly what I wanted to do. Okay, here it gets a little slower. Yeah, I think that's for now good enough. Eventually I need a shoreline anyway, so we're gonna do some straight markings as well. Right now we're focusing on that direction, and I also want 2 or 3 like in front of the thing, I guess. Oh, it was drilling through the footpath. That's why. Very nice. Did it drop any items? Yeah, it dropped a fuck ton of items over here at least. Where did all these items go? Is there space under this? Is there like a gap I didn't see? No. Maybe inside of a cave or something. I see loads of items on my minimap. I don't know at which height or where they are. I just see a lot of items. See, here is where it really matters. This is like the lower area where it fills loads more. It's actually ridiculously fast, this thing. Is it gonna replace the water plants? That's what I'm after. Well, we shall see. I guess it doesn't drop items over. So I think it's there are holes maybe here. Ah, there are holes. Ah, I see. There's a cave. Oh yeah, there's a big water cave. Just skip that. I don't care. I guess I could drive over this a few times to fill it up. But no, all we're gonna do if we do that is just lose items. I mean, we have some nice fish in here and things like that, so... Let me dig up the tracks and go forwards to yet another section. There's some sand there as well. But... yeah, I'll try to keep the dirt lower in here. Actually, this road is also raised then. Ugh. This whole pumping station should be one lower. And then the water level... No, never mind, that's why. Otherwise the water level would be too low. Alright. This we can all fill in by hand. This area we cannot do that with. Let's build over a bit. Grab a few dirt. Enough to get me... no, this is not enough to get me near shore, but at least enough to get me a little closer. So I can do 1 or 2 more rows. On the Railway Herald on their Rail Tour page. Ah, I see. Nice. That's actually a nice one to know. Thanks. 1, 2, 3, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, go. And no, this is not... I'm not building a rail yard here, I'm just building land. With a rail making machine. I need some space to land on with the train. I need to remove this eventually anyway, so it doesn't really... I mean, it's fine to dig this away right now. I should have, yeah. I just clicked one. I should have clicked multiple. All right. There we go. Or just break in and steal the train. If he did, he would be able to stream for a while. I think you meant if he did, he wouldn't be able to. Is what you mean, right? I mean live streaming a heist on a train. He ate it. Okay, I see. Okay, let me just get the big boy, the builder train. That would be a really good stream. Yeah, totally not illegal. No. How many cents do we have left in here? 8,000. That's gonna go in probably one stroke. It's gone. Maybe 2 strokes. Actually, no. The length is less. Alright, so that's one of them. I need to make these longer. I mean, just having like a little landing like this won't work. Won't cut it. 25 streams in a row. Here for 8 Nice. What even am I making? I'm making land, my dude. No, I'm filling up the whole sea with sand, or at least loads of the area. I don't want any mob spawning. I don't want any water near redstone or where redstone could be. Let's see if it kills the plant. It doesn't, does it? It does, but it doesn't. Oh, it only kills the part of the plant which... Okay, fine. It leaves in the top part. No, I'm filling just, yeah, some land. I'm doing a landfill, but then with a train, you know? And normally you would do it with like a boat. And that the boat would lower one area of water and then throw it on another area. But yeah, here we're doing a land in a different way. Hello. 2000. Okay, I still have the barrel, so we can refill this easily. I think after this stroke it will be, or like halfway the stroke it will be out of sand. Well, maybe not. Okay. Do I have... Yeah, I have the barrel on me. Let me just refill this already. With one of these and one of those. Where are you? Okay, that's fine. No, it's not fine because I... Yeah, shit. No. Like that. Like that. And now sand. Let's input some sand. We also need some more tracks. So let me... While that is running, let me clear some tracks. And let me get some new ones in. I mean, this land reclamation is going faster than I thought, so... I mean, I could just next time make... oh, I actually crafted loads of those rollers. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I crafted loads of those rollers, so I could have just have it plonk down all at once. I could have just made it wider. Yeah. I was gonna use the rollers for the water thing built, but the canal. Also, I see an entity over on the shore there. Curious as to what that is. There's something here. Is it a glue entity? I don't have any glue on me. It's like an entity that's here. It might be glue. Like left over from, I don't know what. Oh, maybe it's left over from the trenching machine or something. I mean, that must be it, right? Sorry. Okay, I don't want to overfill this. Oh, well, never mind, it's almost empty, I don't care. Just fill the rest as well then. If we're at it, just go. Show yourself. Da-na-na-na-na. Boom, 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 boom. Do I have enough for 15 blocks? I think that's enough. Bum, 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 bum. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. Click. Sorry. See, Cozy, I did all of this work for you. So you can have your nice little, like, your area here. I think you want an area here, right? I think. I hope I was thinking that right. No, I needed to fill in this area anyway, of course, but... I know everybody else in the world would be too lazy to do this, which I do understand, but... A little farther in, yeah, okay. And mostly what we also did was just... Speaking about model railway stuff, speaking about other things in life, Legos as well. It was actually sad because one of the boxes that basically all my Lego is, for those who didn't watch at the start, all my Lego is still stored at my parents'. One of the boxes, which was pretty okay still, actually got fucked because of a moisture on the attic, which is kind of shit. But it's not one of the old sets, so that's what I'm like happy about. It's actually some of the old sets we don't even have the box of, but of a lot of them I do. No, it was more. It was the sort of first gen non electric rail Lego sets. So like one of the well, how do you call them? It's a green goods express or a green a goods train, green crocodile thing, which is still a cool set, but all the Lego is still there. It's just a box that's kind of fucked. I think the oldest set that... Well, there was also this washing... like, are we talking train or are we talking, like, Legos overall? Because there was also this washing street set that we saw. A car wash set. A really old one. Sand entities on trains. They float. Okay, that's funny. I think you can... Wait. If you can make those sand entities float and they interact with trains... I think you can make a golfing with trains. By just hitting a sand entity really far. Oh, you can even squeeze them. Oh, yeah, they do break after that. Okay. So I think the car wash set, I think, is really old. There are some smaller sets as well, but if we talk in Lego trains, there's like the 9-fold yellow one. There's the 9-fold blue one. There is the goods interchange set. Let me actually open Google in a bit and show you some of the things that are still there. It's mostly Lego systems, so it's not like that old, but it's decently old. There's also the Lego train shed, which is a cool set for sure. There are some really cool sets in there. Okay, so most of this land is like reclaimed right now, which is nice. I do need to do a lot of more filling over there, but I'll do that in a bit. Let me go on Google. Lego. Wait, it's overlapped with the chat. There we go. So I do have this one. Oh, sorry. Wait, let me go get that. That one. I do have the blue one. This one. I do have the yellow cargo. That's the... it's this one. But I don't know if it's still fully complete. And it doesn't come with those minifigures. I do have this crane as well somewhere. Then there's the goods interchange. So Lego system. Container crane maybe? No, I don't know if it's Lego systems. Oh yeah, it's this one. Oh, sorry, let me just... It's that one actually. I don't have the box of it again, which is kind of sad, but it's this one. And then there's the Lego train shed set. This one I still have, which is a really good one actually. I don't know for how much it's going right now, but I know it was on Bricklink. Let me check. No, that's the newer set. I like that one. Wait, what's the set number again? Is it, 10027. On Bricklink, well, for those that want to know my birth date, sure, I reject all, I don't care. Yeah, these go for some pretty good prices, with box. I still have box, I still have everything. Oh, this is even without box. Well, they don't go for this price, they're listed for this price, I guess. So, yeah. Things like that, yes. But the one that's of which the box is messed up is the let me see if I can find it. It's that one, but then the older style, this one, that one. Of that, the box is now gone, essentially. I mean, it's a pretty cool set. I think a battery pack is also rusted up, so yeah, it might need a battery pack, but I think you can order those. And I have like way more old Lego sets and things. Wait, one more round. The Lego train, Lego. This one, the classic red livery Lego train station. Lego set 4512. Lego 4512. Oh, that's the old style. Yeah, that's actually that one. Yeah, that one was very good indeed. Another thing that I have is the Lego. How do you mean those? How are those cars again? Lego intermodals. And that's insanely priced. It's the TX blah 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 set. You can barely find them everywhere because apparently not many of those were made. I know I have the box. I didn't see it just a bit ago, but it's the 10170. It's essentially this set. Those two wagons, listen up, those two wagons go for, let me go to Bricklink. Listings are 214 bucks, 290 bucks, 160 is lowest. Incomplete, without stickers, without box, without everything. Sorry, let me just move. That intermodal car is expensive as shit. If you still have the box and everything on that, it's oh. I have like most sets. I have like the boxes still, which is so good. What else was in there? I have lots of like 9-volt tracks. Oh yeah, sorry, Lego My Own Train. That's also pretty sick. Wait, another zombie? Seriously? Come on, die! Thanks. Sorry, needed to fix that real quick. My Own Train, which is this, basically these wagons plus this locomotive. This locomotive I have like 3 or 4 sets of, and then the wagon sets I have 1 in full. And I think the locomotive, which is this one. Oh my. Why does it go for so much? I think my dad just bought them for like really cheap back then, or I know I have like a blue one, a black one, and another black one. Why do I have so many of the Lego trains? Well, I love trains and I love Lego, so I like every Christmas, every birthday, everything was just for me new Lego trains. Every celebration where you get like something like a present was just Lego trains and Lego stuff. I also have the Lego 3-in-1 yellow house. I don't know if I can find. Oh yeah, it's this set. With this one. I mean, it's a fun set. I don't know what it's worth. I don't really care either. It's somewhere. And then I have loads of. I think I still have the yellow or the Lego City construction crane. Oh shit! I don't want to go on there. I want to see that. Okay, so I used to have this one. I used to have the older version of this. This one, yes. No, not Valentine's Day. Summer vacation starting. Yeah, well, things like that, for example, also. I didn't like get random shit at like summer vacation start. I don't know if that's like a thing for you guys over in the USA, but you're saying it somewhere like you don't really care. I don't really care about what? Sorry. I don't know what you mean by that. That I don't care about those trains? No, well, I had years of fun with that, of course, but I don't really have the room to set them all up here, and, well, I won't say I'm really interested in it anymore. I mean, yeah, I do have it still, and I do not want to instantly sell it, because when I do have, like, a kid or a nephew who's, like, 1.5 years old, etc., you know, they can also have fun with it. If I now have to sell it, if you know, the really fun sets like the 9-volt stuff, if I sell it and then I have to buy it later, like that's still the fun stuff, you know, when you have to figure out that you cannot make a loop or a loop with a switch that goes back on itself, because the one of the rails is like a voltage rail and the other one is like a zero rail, so that won't work. Like, figuring out stuff like that, you only learn from the old stuff. You don't learn that from any stuff that's on like a battery, you know? So how much a diamond ore? 32 stacks. Jesus, that's a lot. So, like, what did you mean by like doesn't really care? I mean, I don't really care for it that much anymore since, well, yeah. I guess I'm not really using it anymore. But I still want it to be safe and nice inside of a box and not just rotting away somewhere. Oh shit. I didn't think about this. I did think about this, yeah, surely. I think there are still some images at my actual parents that of me, like my entire room in the attic, like basically one of the last images of me having fun with everything at the same time. Just the whole room filled. The whole room filled with Lego. All of my trains running around. Well, not all of my trains, because I couldn't even run them all at the same time, because my room wasn't big enough for that, but you know what I mean. I'm out of sand in my inventory and in that box, but there's like, I don't know, 60,000 in the train. 15. Let me drain the train anyway. No, let me not entirely drain the train. I still need some in there. Yeah, I think that's enough for now. I just got your go live notification from YouTube. So YouTube shares those things later or something? Or oh, you get a notification from that? I didn't even know. Yeah, I've heard that before, that like they don't happen instantly actually, the pings, so rip. That's YouTube for you, I guess. Like, if we get into model railroading things, I can also show what I have there. Let me just open up Google Chrome again. Let's go to another showcase. Yes, that one. Well, the image on the box is different. It's almost this set. That set. Then there's the then there is the, where is that? This set, which I want to sell because it's ugly. It's very. I mean, the engine only with like the name on it is fine, but the fire truck and everything being red, I don't know, it's a bit much. But I might as well save it like and gift it to my nephew like one day or something. I still have like the full box of it, so. Marklin, I have the BR24, which is this beautiful locomotive. And then I have a BR 18.6, which is this beautiful locomotive. I mean, they're not all in the same style. And then I have, well, and the other ones I like already showed, I guess. Yeah, I'll take some water. And then I have some various wagons and stuff, but and switches and signals and everything. Well, I've been live for 2 hours right now, and I filled in most areas that I want to fill in with sand, so that's nice. This is all done. This is all done. This front area I still need to do. Bye bye, 812. Sorry, almost missed your message. See ya. Go, filling it with sand. So if you get on the server actually, Cozy, and you fill this all for me, that would be nice, right? I think it would be a nice job for you. I'm always thinking about having like rails in these actual gaps, so I don't have to fill them by hand. I mean, you don't have to fill the entire ocean. Honestly, making a farm out of an ocean monument with knowing this with the train, it's gonna be very easy. You just have to get the train over the ocean, like there, and then fill a giant cube of sand. Remove said sand with TNT. Because they'll blast it nice and quick away. I mean, it would be quickly done, to be honest. So if you still want that farm, actually, Cozy, then we can start work on that. We can fix that together. I mean, it's a nice block to work with. It certainly gives some variation. Okay, another sand plains filled in. Yeah, that's like really easy to fix it like that. Just fill it up with sand and then you're almost done already. And then in the end you can just mine out the cube and then fill those with some water things and then you have your farm ready. We can even chunk load them with one of the... no, I don't think mob spawn with one of those chunk loaders, but... And I think chopping prismarine shards or something, prismarine gives you more, so you can even get more blocks out of it. Just staring at the floor. Mining sand. Let me throw the kelp on the floor for now. I mean, it's still running, right? Yeah. Favorite pub snack? What do you mean by that? Like, we don't really have like snacks in the pub. Well, outside of like fried stuff like kaas soufflés, bitterballen, frikandel, all kinds of things you don't have out there. I think a mixture of fried snacks. That's often a good one. I guess that's our a pub snack to go to mainly, and maybe like what is a snack in the pub over there? Like I guess you can sometimes get like a bag of crisps or some salted nuts and things like that, but peanuts, yes. We do also have that, but no, for us it's like the fried, like the bitter balls and the frikandel and things like that, you know? And then like small versions of them mixed on like a plate. Yeah, no, we do have chips. Or actually, yeah, in one of the pubs that I sometimes go to, they do also have like actual chips. So fries, as some would call them. Chicken wings they also do have there. Those bots, man, come on, please go away. I mean, the chat doesn't show up, but I still see them and they spam my chat away. Chicken. Oh, and they do have nachos in some of them as well, sometimes. You are looking for your water. Well, you can have this beautiful pond. Here, have a pond. I mean, it would be funny to actually have some sand next to the canal maybe, and then have actually them over there, the turtles. What is... I have no clue what it is, so no, maybe? I don't think so. Sounds really good though. And meat sounds very good to me, so... But no, I have no clue what that is, so that means no. It's a no from me. No, never had that, really. And as I said, I never really heard of it also, so. I did have something in a restaurant like 2 weeks ago. It was called burnt ends, and I was like, burnt ends? What is that? It was like a small side dish, some meat which was like cooked for longer. It had some taste, but I didn't think it was that good, to be honest. I mean, it was okay, but mostly the combination of those burnt ends together with like the steaks that we were having. We were having like a mixed steak thing, flat iron steak, a New York strip steak, and some other steak. Yeah, just the combination wasn't there. So maybe the burnt ends are normally nice. I didn't quite. Yeah. It was okay. I once had, in that same restaurant, I once had monkey balls. That sounds really weird. I don't know why they call them monkey balls. Maybe because of the size of them. But it's basically beef, a cow beef meat. Well, how would you call them? Yeah, beef, I guess. Beef balls with bacon wrapped around them in like a certain sauce. That was actually really good. I like those. A cockle popcorn? That sounds weird. I have no clue what that would be, but... No, if you ever go to the Netherlands, I guess the normal food in a pub is like a bitter garnituur. And a bitter garnituur is like bitter balls and then the frikandellen and the kaasstengels, cheese sticks. I guess you guys have those. And then the kaas soufflés or the small hot little hot meat filled packets. Oh, I see. A pickled herring, yes. Wait, a pickled herring, isn't that like the surströmming thing from is it Norway, Denmark, Finland, somewhere over there? They have this like fermented herring. I mean, like normal herring also is sort of like that, but I have seen the challenge where people open up like a box of that and instantly throw up because of the smell. So I don't know. I don't know why you would eat that then. Some foods that are out there, I'm like why? Why does this even exist? It's essentially the fermented herring is like a rotten herring. Oh yeah, okay. Well, that's like nice, but not the other one. I don't think that's nice. At least I never tried it, so maybe it's very good. I think you as soon as you open up like that can of like the fermented herring stuff, I don't think you want to try it anymore. I don't think you'll be able to eat it because yeah. Spider? Oh no. Like any kind of like insect thing? No, sorry. No. I'm not into that stuff. Sorry, man. Like you do you for sure. I also saw like once during like a game show or whatever, like an eating challenge where somebody ate like one of those fat worms, those fat juicy worms, and I was like, ugh. Same as like the lung of a sheep or something. Like I guess it's still meat, but my Neanderthal self is like no. That's no. So you refuse to drink a worm inside of a tequila bottle. I guess if you think about it, that worm inside of that alcohol, that's like better because all of the germs have been murdered by the alcohol. So I guess it's at least safer to eat. I hope for you the other ones were safe as well, but I must also say, like, anything that has been sitting in like water and is like really soppy and like not really it has like a bite, I don't like it. Mushrooms, for example, I don't like, except for the shiitake mushrooms, which taste more like meat. So they actually have like a chew bite, I guess, in it. But anything with like a really soft, mushy feeling, it's not my thing. No, I mean I can eat mushrooms. I'm not gonna die from it, but if I have a choice, no, I'd rather not. But since my girlfriend has the same, that's actually really nice and easy for us. The mushrooms aren't my thing, no. Actually, I think I have one sort of other mushrooms at one of my friends once. Really weird story. We were having a barbecue and then he had like these mushrooms in like a closet or something, which he picked from like in a forest or next to the road, but apparently he knew what he was doing. He then later explained, because at first I was like, half of them are in the forest are like poisonous and shit, so what the fuck. But he actually knew what he was doing because he recognizes them, etc. And it was something called like chicken mushroom or something. It was a certain type that when you actually cooked it, it sort of it did taste like chicken, kind of. But then, yeah. That one was also kind of okay, but just the whole story behind it made it a little bit weird to eat, and I was like, do I want to eat this? I don't know. Maybe I don't. But at the same time, there is where we smoked we also smoked certain sorts of alcohol. So yeah, that was like one weird fucking party overall. The mushroom didn't grow in there. I think he had it in a jar or something in there. So I can't quite remember. Maybe it was because of the mushroom that I can't remember it, but it was strange. Just him after the barbecue, all of a sudden opening up. Oh well, if you want to actually try out this mushroom, then what? I'm not into mushrooms and stuff like that. No. As food, just as normal food. It was actually normal food, so I didn't die from it. So if someone ever offers you chicken mushroom, I don't know how it was called again. I could ask him, but it was a certain sort of a mushroom. Weird. Pickled onions or eggs. Pickled eggs? No, never heard of that. Pickled onions, yeah, surely. That's like a thing over here in the Netherlands too, but it's not really as a snack. I don't know, it's more... Well, yeah. Yeah, so no, that's not really what happens. Like, some folks think I'm like, oh damn, he's so much into like engines and things like that. I'm not that much into trains. I'm more like the sort of designing of the network aspect. And steam trains do look cool and old. That's sort of, yeah, how that works for me. Random UK train facts. Part 221. Hi, Mr. Trains. You are just right here at the right moment. When I said I don't give a shit about trains. No. I didn't say that, but I guess it basically came down to that, sort of. Train facts. Yeah, actually, do please give us a really random one, like that we might know, or we might not know. Sorry. Okay, let's see. Start recording, maybe. Can I reach the other side of the canal here? Oh my god, this is gonna be a mess to fill. I don't know if I can even fill this. I don't know if I can fill this, honestly. Let me check if there are no... Yeah, well, there's... Oh, gold. I need to clean this out before I make the sand fall down, because otherwise all of the sand entities do break. Which I do not want, of course. I don't know, like, how far do I have to go? I think pretty far out. I mean, it's gonna be on an angle, so... Seagrass as well. Let me swim up. It's actually really deep, this water. Yeah, this water here is really deep, so I don't know how we're gonna fill this, but we're gonna try at least. We might have some leftover areas in the end where we couldn't really get it in. Okay, this side needs to be clean as well. I guess this is quite clean, except for that plant, that one. See, we have zombies down here and shit, so... I guess this is wide enough. Let me just get those plants over there. These ones. I guess it will fill till here, so I don't need to... No, this will be filled, so it's good. One thing I do want to do is clean this inventory, my inventory a bit. Throw the kelp on here on the floor. And maybe have like one more pass. No, this is like wide enough for now. So the CJ church ward designer died by being run over by one of the... What? Okay. I didn't know that. I did not know. Okay, so up till here, we're fine. So from now on, we're gonna have the trouble of the sand falling down. Yep, it's collecting. It's making a mess. Let's just run over and let it all fall down. And then we'll go back. Oh, we're out of sand actually. Shit. Okay. I think there will be thousands of entities in there. Yep. All of that sand is all back. Okay, I think I can... safely say this is gonna give me loads of items. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let me actually get those reels out here. Shrewsbury. The world's largest still operating mechanically operated signal box is in Shrewsbury. What's wrong with that sentence? So why doesn't it pick up the items for me? Like normally you give me items. Oh, they are too far from the rail line maybe. I mean the ones further ahead are closer. No, see, it doesn't even want to pick them up. Come on, let me pick these up. See, it does fill it quite efficiently, to be honest. It does work pretty good. I know that station name, actually. So that's funny. Just picked up 1,000 sand. So the only annoying thing is when you fill an area that's like really deep, you have to clear out the sea stuff first, like the actually the kelp and things like that. Okay, let me just stop that recording and let me fly to base for a second. Refill my sandbox for a bit with a few K and then go back. I think that little bit instantly ate like 10K, 12K. Luckily enough, there should be some sand that are ready for me. When loading this in, it makes loads of lag. Armored train stuck. Let me just look on the map. No, I think they're still driving. So the sandbox I can put up here. There's currently, how much is in there? 9,000 sand. It will start generating more in a bit. first empty that out and then... Let me put the kelp away at least. $6,000. I think the sort of thing is at like, what is it, 4,000? Maybe 3? Nah, the machine here makes enough. Yeah, it will start grinding. And now it's producing again. And soon it will then also restock the gravel. Might not be the fastest ever, but it's fast enough. I left this last time, I left this overnight, but yeah, see right now there's already 12,000 in here again. I think I don't need more than 12,000, right? I think that's fine. Maybe I need a little bit more, so let me just fly to your base first. Let me actually check what's going on there. Have you done anything lately? I mean, this whole area is nicely sanded now. This is nicely filled. Right, and here I'll have the diagonal line there or something. So that will make sense. Oh, rip. Oh, what do you have? Or what is going on? Flu. Ah, shit. Yeah. Well, it get better soon. I mean, I haven't seen this yet. What is this? It's like one of those... a danger when you walk over the road or something? Also, why are these engines not running? I mean, these well, these engines are just the same, but then different colors. But I like the red one. So you said you had some sand. And where do I fill my sand? Where do I... in here? How do I get it in here? I mean... like that, I guess. Remove that shulker. Huh? How do you mean remove this shulker? Will it unload into this? Oh, because of the arm. Oh, you have the arm. Yeah, no, that's gonna be like ages. Oh, you have the arms moving it in there. Yeah, now I get it. Yeah, this is a little easier. Is the Glenfinnian, is that the first one built out of concrete? I didn't even know. I know it's like one of the first viaducts, but and I know where that is. Is that still in the UK though, or I mean, is that still in Britain? I thought it was like more. I thought it was in Scotland, but no, it's still Britain. Yeah, okay, it is. Oh, I like this. This is like a bus stop thing. No, oh wait, it's just like a stop sign. Yeah, I might need those as well. It's very cool, I like that. Scotland, yeah, sorry, yeah. True. I see. Well, I guess there's no hurry, right? So, I mean, we should still set up your whole station as well. So, yeah. Let me get some sand in here. A bunch of spare stations. I think I also have some spares. And just a few. It's mostly about like the setup. Like you have to set them up the same way, and the signals have to be one in front of them, so that when the signal's red, it will actually stay there, and it won't go forwards first or anything. We get like 12 in here or something, as in 12k. I mean, I still have to finish this gap and then finish this as well. Do some more work. Does it have interior? No, not really. I want to make some more interior though to it. So that's gonna be the thing. Later on, I need to change the main room as well, where the shafts are in the movement. I did already set it up so that the steam engine is from like down here and it goes up here. So I'm gonna have like a little bit of a hole where the steam engines go through, and then a big shaft. To what I want is like in the middle here a pump, and then actually these shafts connect up to that. Is that off sync? Is that... Oh yeah, that's out of sync. Oh, that's gonna be a problem for us. See? So do they reset to 0? I don't think they do. No. Yeah, that's upwards more, so let me go 1 cycle down, 2 cycle down, 2 cycle down. And then reboot it. So I might want to chunk load this. Oh wait, the first stroke goes down. Okay. Let me quickly... Come on, let me go in there. So since the first one goes down, then I want this to be up by 1 cycle. 0, up. Maybe it was just out of sync. I don't know. I need some way so I can easily reset that maybe. And now it's fine again. Maybe I'll make them out of sync too. No, actually they should be in sync. Yeah, I think in real life there's in the middle, there's just one steam engine with like a piston, which drives all axes. And by uncoupling / decoupling the levers or the arms, you can control how much water is pumped or something. Or it's either just on and off, I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be spraying a lot more items. We should go a little bit further back so we can actually try to make it all nice and clean, this whole embankment. Just gotta drive over this like a few times, right? There will be loads of items on the floor, but I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I mean, it's filling up more and more, so we'll get there surely in a bit. Just, I think, 1 or 2 more strokes, maybe I can fill that in by hand. I'm mostly interested in this part. There's grass or something, right? Yeah, shit, there is. See, that's what I mean. I'm sure building... Yeah, true. True. Facts. I don't give a damn. Let me actually pick up the ones on the outside, because I'm actually not gonna fill up more over here for now. Maybe later I wanna do some more filling here, but I first have to determine how wide the road is gonna be and how wide the actual thing is gonna be, like the dam or the dike or whatever you might call it. I have to first think about that, of course. Well, it's like another full inventory, I guess. Or close to. Let me get some more tracks. Again. Four stacks should be enough. 1, 2, 3 blocks, and then this one, and then that one. This one actually. Yeah, let's do 1 or 2 more passes. So, let's see, 3 blocks, 4 blocks there. I mean, not everything has to be filled, but let's fill it. Let's at least fill this back basement or something. I don't have enough tracks. Are you kidding me? You have built a turntable, so I guess with lots of trial and error, I guess a I also have one. So the traverser is also on YouTube already. So if you want that, yeah, Sure. You can already get it? Yeah, I do. There's a version with and without computer craft, like a manual version and one that actually shows which train is where and where you want to move. The Traverser never found a way onto the SMP, that's true. Have I ran out of... What? Okay. Okay. That was very unexpected. I guess lots of sand entities? No, I think lots of sand broken. No, it's just filling lots of sand, honestly. Okay, I might need a little more then. If this is already running through so many blocks, then it might be fucked. I might need to get another stash. I mean, how is it out already? But yeah, it's out there on YouTube somewhere. I think actually 2 videos, one of the CC version and one without. Bum 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 bum. Go. Go. There we go. See, some of this sand is sticking to the bottom. I don't know why. Actually, most of it is. You hear the music too? Yes, I also hear the music, but I hear it maybe a little softer than you guys. I don't know if I set it up the same or... But I do also hear the music, certainly. I mean, I could just mute it for myself or put it so damn soft that I could do all of that, but I'm not going to. So there's another 10,000 in here right now for this last little bit. Yeah, if the drills were on, the whole building, like multiple buildings, would be gone right now. So luckily enough, they aren't. I don't know if the rollers destroy this floor. No, they don't. Do they? They do. They do. They do. Shit. Shit. Huh. Huh. Let me test that with the corner of the building. Do they also destroy the corner of the building? Because I don't want my whole building to be ripped apart, but... they do. No, they don't. Oh no, it's just the full blocks in front of it. Okay, so that's fine. I guess the rest I'll do by hand then. I mean, it's still a lot of blocks, but... It's at least a lot more doable than it was at first. I mean, it's still a big area that's left, and well, I can just drive the train underneath this. There's no floor in it anyway, so why not do that? Why wouldn't I? I mean, would be nice to have a way to get in. Oh, it has run out of sand again. Let me get this thing out of the way. You go over there. See, the rest I'll do with filling in, I guess. I need more sand yet, but I think it did help us quite a lot, so. Oh yeah, and there are the YouTube links indeed for the videos. Thanks, Cozy. I just now noticed that. I guess I'm leaving a little bit of water cave in here, but I mean, most of it is closed off. Hello, Jills. How you doing? I'm just filling in sand. Yeah, it sounds very boring, and it probably is very boring, but I am playing the Create mod, yes. Let me. Yeah, okay. I need to fill this whole chunk. I know, right? It's like a great mod, honestly. You can do so much with it. I see. Nice, nice, nice. So you bought a new PC just for that, or? And what kind of PC did you get? Yeah. Oh, that's also a good one. Should have also let this be done by the train, but... Oh, baby. Let's go. Almost there. I don't think I have enough to fill in this whole piece of land, but... One that... Wait. Huh? Oh, it's a gift. Oh, I see. You think a laptop. Wait. Oh, so you still have no idea what you're gonna get. And also, yeah, I surely hope it works for you. Otherwise, See, I never know, like, on my birthday and things like that, what I should get for, like, a gift. Because all of the things that I really want are, like, really expensive or whatever. And I don't want, like, somebody, for example, PC parts you could do, because then you could specifically ask for, like, a 4090 or whatever. But a PC as a gift is, like, a hard one because you don't know what you're gonna expect. I mean, laptops aren't too good, but at least it's better than nothing, you know? So, I guess if it works, it works. Yeah, you just have to like do it on like low render. I mean, this world started for me on my old MSI laptop as well, which is by now like 7 years old, so I think it runs fine. I didn't get the best of FPS, true, but... yeah, I have many add-ons, but Steam and Rails, Copycats Plus, things like that are like some of the main ones you should look forward to. I mean, I need to flatten this anyway, so I'll just get some sand from here. Well, I don't need to flatten it, but I want to flatten it. Ik ben nog steeds bezig met niks doen, klopt. No, now the area is now ready for future things, you know. So and now I'm gonna do something else. Yes, and just leave this area to be sand forever. That's just how it's gonna work, you know. No, but I should have done a little more this episode, maybe. But hey, at least everything is. Ooh. The whole area is now like clean and ready for me to build the dike and things like that, so that's cool. Yeah, HP laptops are often like on fire. I must say my old MSI laptop had like this a boost mode or something where like the fans, you could have the like with a button you could set the fan speed to like max, which turned it indeed into like helicopter mode essentially, but it did work. Also, I think if you get like an older laptop and you redo like maybe the paste and you clean it out at least, I think it could be pretty good. And newer laptops nowadays, of course, are good as well. It's just the difference between a €300 laptop or a €2,000 laptop. I always had like ones of like 1,500 or 2K because I used them on the side for gaming and also for school stuff. Fighter jet mode, yeah, exactly. Best mode there is, a fighter jet mode. I need more sand, yes. What country am I from? I'm from the Netherlands, and you? Latvia, very nice. I mean, we have so much sand in here right now, it's insane. We have like, I think, more than, I think about 200k sand. And we're not done yet with filling up, of course, but quite far in at least. Will I stream tomorrow? No. I often stream on Wednesdays, Saturdays, Sundays, things like that. Sometimes a little earlier, sometimes a little later. Look at that, though. Look at that. That's like the sort of land that I needed, right? This whole area. And damn, it's a lot, but I know. What I want to do is I want to quickly dirtify this a bit already, and then we can get going. I also want this train out of here. Because it's kinda in a weird place right now. Get that on there. If I have a backpack mod, yes, I do have a backpack mod. There are multiple, so I don't know which one you're getting, but no. I re-added a waterway, so she has nothing to complain here. There's nothing to complain. I just straightened out the walls for the fish, so they have a better way of following a straight path. You know, that's how that works. Yes. See, a fish needs some a guidance as well. And the guidance for these sorts of fish is straight walls and rivers. Mm-hmm. A what? A fish stare? Oh, you mean like one of those, a fish stare? Isn't that like just a little fish ladder? How do they look again? Yeah, it's something like that, right? But there's always like water flowing over that down, right? So, yeah. Oh yeah, one of those very ugly things. How about no? No, actually, no, we can't. We can't, man. We can't. Because this down here is fresh water, and that's seawater. That's salt water. Cannot combine the two, man. That's not good for fish. So in there, in here there's salmon, and in here there's trout. I don't know what. There are many fishes in the sea. Yes. All of a sudden, words of wisdom from Dave. Yes. What time will you stream Wednesday? 11 in the morning for me. So that's like this time minus 5 hours. But I don't know if it's gonna be at 11 or a little later. Like it varies per day what I can do. And also I don't know for sure if I'm gonna be live. Probably because I do that most often, but maybe not. Could always follow me on YouTube for some updates. Wait, what? Oh. Or join my Discord. Those two. Netherlands, Holland for some. Don't need you. Don't need you. Do 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 do. I need you. This is true. What is true? Normal people work on a Wednesday, yeah, but I'm off on a Wednesday, so haha. Suck it, sucker. Get wrecked, Nout. So the grass ain't growing any further, please. Here's me thinking, if I make this all dirt, then yeah, one day it's gonna be all grass. Just watch. Wait, don't I still have the dirt maker machine? Where is that? Is it in my inventory or something? Where is that dirt maker? I used to have the dirt maker around here, right? Is that gone? Does somebody remember what happened to the dirt maker? Did I... No? Where though? Oh! I know where. Cathedral. Yes. Where though? One of your other unfinished projects. Very true. Yes. Let me go to the cathedral and find it. So we can actually easily get dirt. A layer of dirt. Dirt, 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 dirt. I hope I have enough inventory space to move it. I think so. Bum 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 ba dum ba dum bum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum ba dum. Where is it though? It's there, isn't it? Yep, there it is. Dirt maker. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, bye bye cathedral. Very unfinished. Yeah, now you don't even have a train. You just have some random wagons in a half-finished base. So, you could have finished your base before you built trains, but you didn't. Shit, man. That feels bad, right? My train network also works. So what? I can also fuel my trains. I have coal. I certainly enough have coal. Yes. Yeah, but that's mostly because of a bug in the server, actually, Cozy. So, fair point. But no. No, that's actually because the server is sometimes messing up. How wide is this thing? I can't remember. Is it even one wider? Oh, okay. Okay, so that's nice. There's only 2,000 dirt in here, but I think for a little bit. One of these bugs again. God. Bum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Oh yeah, sure I can, I think. I need to check out where I set that up though, but sure I can. Yeah, that's actually a good one. It's only using like 600-700. So. No, I didn't say that. No. No. Before anybody starts, I didn't say that. No. I hate you, Cozy. Wait, how wide is it? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we count together 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1. Okay, here's the middle. Yeah. I'm almost thinking about not banning them anymore, actually, Cozy, because it's just... there are so many bots, and they will always come back, and... Yes. Oh god. There we go. So we have some reclaimed land here, which is nice. Let me do one pass in front, I guess. I think that would be good. See, these machines are just really easy in life to have. Oh, except when you overshoot. Because then you need to dig up all the dirt again. For now, I want to just have this clean, like a cut. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, wait, recount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Certificator on it. I need some more blocks. So this was in total already like more than 2,000 blocks. Rip. Let's get, that's 1,000. Oh, this is bugged. Oh, nice. We also get visual bugs. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, I like that. Having contraptions everywhere. When they load incorrectly, they load incorrectly. Let's just keep it at that. This thing can actually store so much dirt. How do I think of it? Yeah. Probably. But at the same time, is it really worth chunk loading? Maybe if I do chunk load it, I want to do it with the create chunk loading thing, because that doesn't cause a random ticks. Because I do find it to be quite stupid if we would use the version with or without random ticks. With? I don't know what it's called. Hello, Miss Rage Gaming. How you doing? Thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Let me get the bottom layer filled in with some sand. The rest will be filled with dirt. Oh, your internet crashed. Rip. That's not good. Okay. There we go. Well, the Netherlands. Right. Should I fill this? No. Not right now, at least. I'm gonna leave it at that for today, honestly. I think that's best. I mean, I could quickly fill in these little bits. Yeah, let me just go and do that. I don't need that on recording, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just get some dirt in there. A Westford, which is not in the west, but in the east. Very nice, right? Okay, see you. Adios. Now it's Stinky Buttville. I do agree we should rename it to that. Yes. People. No. Westford, like Fort. A Ford as in the car, you know? Yes. Actually, that one. No, I will from now on call this Woo Gives a Shittington. Yes. I think that's a great name, right? Okay, fair. Okay, to be honest, I just wanted somewhere to build this thing. And now that I've done that, I have no clue. What if I want to work more on it? I want to actually start draining that lake. So it matches up with the water level, so this makes more sense. I mean, I'm just preparing land, you know? That's what I do. No, I was actually thinking of having this city, I think I said it earlier in the stream, of me doing the roads and all the infrastructure and things, and then making like areas where I can build buildings, but then where you or well, viewers can design buildings and I can build them in game. So I can be lazy and I don't have to design the buildings anymore. Sounds good, right? I still have some rules for it, and I still am going to be the judge of what gets in and what does not. So only the nice thing gets in, yeah? And then I will make people cry for being judgmental and things. Yeah, that sounds really good, right? That sounds, yeah. Yeah, and maybe not so smart. We'll see about it. No, I know what I want. I want like a little roundabout here with a tram line with 2 roads next to it, over a bridge here this way. I will still want a castle here, either on this rock or on that rock. It used to be on that rock, was my plan, but maybe this rock. No. See, one thing that I do, if I ever do that, one thing that I am gonna do is write like a booklet sort of thing, to sort of say how high all the buildings do have to be, or where like the roof needs to start, what kind of things are allowed and what not. Just to like tone it down a little bit. Yeah. And also define like how big or how wide houses should be. What sort of windows, like not like 6 wide windows or something, you know. Sort of the same rules that apply in my head over at Shepperton, but then just for this area. I think that would be good to do something like that. Anyway, for now I'm gonna close up the stream for today. Only 390 more subs. Yeah, I did notice that, and I'm gonna be shitting myself. So, rip. I know, right? I saw like 1 Goods. I saw the My Express, and there was another one. I think there are lots of trains right now at your station. Yeah, there are lots of trains at your station right now, so that's good. One is coming back. So what I'm going to do is have an outro on this side of the rails. In a bit, I guess. I'm going to have to wait a few seconds so I can sleep and then make it daytime. I think the small goods is going through. And then we can have the little outro shot on there. Just like where we did the intro, actually. Bom, 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 bom. Alright, so there we go. I hope that those trains get here in time, but I think I'll do a double outro or something, I don't know. Something like that. Maybe I'll wait a little bit longer, but we'll see. Anyway, for now I'm gonna call it an episode. I think we did some good landfilling today over at this area. This is all landfilled now, which is pretty nice, and we're actually ready to build the dike and the roads over there. Maybe next episode should be roads or something. But for now, this is not the next episode. So, is this a good shot? I think this is pretty decent, right? We'll see some trains driving through here very soon. I might want to wait for another musical piece. But, yes. Fill your copycats. Yeah, I do have to do that off stream more. More track deco and stuff. Yeah, actually, trains are coming in. So, yes. As always, I hope you enjoyed this episode of me mostly speaking a bit to you guys, which was good. And for the rest, it was pretty boring. Filling some sand, filling some dirt. But yeah, we're ready for the next episode. So, as always, if you're watching this from YouTube, be sure to leave a like. And I would like to see you next time. So this is ImagineerDave signing off. Bye bye.